Real Animals Fishing Show is presented by Yellowfin Yachts. Hey gang, today I'm back in Crystal River, Florida. I'm fishing out of the Plantation on Crystal River. My good friend Captain Mario Castello is going to put me on the fish. Whatever you do, don't touch that dial. It's going to be off the hook. Absolutely gorgeous fall morning here. It was actually 55 degrees when we pulled into the plantation this morning. You wouldn't believe it now as the sun has come up and kind of burned the cool off this morning. We have a gorgeous, gorgeous topwater morning. Captain Mario's got us from the south, the very south side of Crystal Bay. We're in some of these marsh creeks in here. We're looking for big schools of mullet in here. We're going to try and topwater up maybe a snook, some redfish. Should be a perfect, perfect morning for topwater. There's not a breath of breeze in the air. If you love to throw topwaters, today is the day to be on the water. The water's pretty clean in here, boy. Beautiful morning, jeez. Couldn't have ordered it up. I was a little worried when the front came through. And still bluebird skies. I hung that on that tree and and I hit the other one and wrapped it. Did you see that, dude? I couldn't have done that again if I tried. I didn't even see that sitting there. Didn't we just talk about this? Didn't we just talk about clients and charters and putting their baits in the trees? This one's not really my fault though. There's no green on that branch, dude. I couldn't really see it. I'm getting old. I mean, you know, that's unbelievable. You know, anybody can hit this big body of water. Okay, there's a lot of area out here that you could put your plug in. I preferred personally to put my plug on this little bitty branch here in the tree with extreme precision that only a professional angler could come up with. Oh boy. Let's see what we got here. There we go. It's a beautiful tree. Look at that, first catch of the morning.
All right, we'll get to where you can cast into it. It gets shallow up here, but I'm gonna get around the edge of where it's shallow. Dang dolphins. They follow us around.
They know the drill.
Oh yeah.
We got such a pretty day today with this bluebird sky. You look at the horizon there, it's hard to pick up where the Gulf of Mexico ends and the sky starts there. I mean, look at how pretty the blues match up out there. Attaboy, Mario. Topwater redfish action. Attaboy. Oh boy. That Pro Series by MirrOlure is something else.
It is.
The colors, the reflection it picks up from the sun is crazy. That's exciting. I want one. I want one, Mario.
All right, that's one thing you gotta do is be careful with these.
Yeah.
With all these troubles. There we go. Nice one. Ooh, off you go.
Fingers, watch your fingers.
Coming through.
Watch your toes.
Playing through. Here we go.
Attaboy, right off the edge of the bar, right where all the mullet are working. Kind of textbook right there.
Okay, let this little guy go.
Attaboy, nice fish.
There you go.
Attaboy. If you notice, the key to that right there, what Mario did right, and it's really the big key to working a topwater lure, is you can't stop on the visual strike. If you stop working that bait just because you see a boil, you won't catch them. You got to keep working that bait until your line comes tight. You know, now that with the tide coming out, we've actually moved around to the other side of this bar now. This is where I would, and although you picked up that nice redfish on the other side, this is where I would anticipate there'd even be some more fish sitting just because of the tide starting to creep out of there now, you know. We'll set up, like I said, like I said, they should be here. Oh boy, Mario. Swimming at you doing 100.
He's little, but
He doesn't know he's little. Nobody told him he was little, Mario.
It might be the same one.
Hey, I don't know about that, but that's good stuff right there. Redfish on
top water.
Top water, baby.
On a day like this.
Mirror Lure Pro Series. Getting her done. That's a good color for today, I guess, huh? That trout looking color.
Yep.
A nice little red dog,
nice
huh?
Little redfish. He's a little guy, but
it's all right.
He's pretty.
He don't know he's little.
They're all fun on top.
Closed captioning brought to you by Gator Ford. We started this morning in the backcountry. We had a little bit of incoming water. Great morning, found some really nice mullet schools in the back, working topwater plugs, trying to take advantage of the light wind conditions we have today. We had a front come through yesterday, so we got bluebird skies. It's just gorgeous out here. Mario hooked a couple nice redfish in the backcountry. I missed a couple of fish. Beautiful morning so far. Now we're into the meat of the day. Mario's been wanting to take me offshore here, do some of the shallow water grouper fishing they have up here. In this area of the state, we have a lot of rock piles in pretty shallow water. We're in 20 feet of water. We're about 5 miles outside of the Crystal River area, just out here on some ledges that Mario's got. We're gonna see if we can't get some of these grouper fired up off the bottom. This is crazy.
Yeah.
It's almost the way the offshore guys, you know, the way they usually like to start with some sardines and some squid frozen on the bottom and get that kind of bite going down there, and then they send some live baits down. You just pull this whole thing off with big old shrimp, huh?
Yeah, with big shrimp. We're on a ledge here, and we're dropping live shrimp down to get the grunts and the mangrove snappers to start eating. And once we get a few of those fired up, basically, the gag grouper they're bullies, and they come around and take their lunch money away, basically, and they'll come up and start eating the shrimp. Once we get the gags to start biting, I'm gonna go to a little bit bigger gear.
Yeah, he's on. Atta boy.
A little mango, I hope.
It's a nice mangrove snapper, though. Jiminy Christmas.
That's a pretty average size mango for out here.
Really?
Yep.
Well,
we get them
nice
13,
fish.
14. This is an inshore, and like I said, not very far inshore.
Fish. Man. Fish on, atta boy. Oh, good fish, good fish. Atta boy, Mario.
This one's a gag, but it's small, I'm sure. Yep. No, it's a big grunt.
Woo, look
big,
at that.
fat, nasty grunt. Look at that.
Wow.
See, this is what fires up the gag grouper. As soon as they start seeing these fish come up to the surface, they're gonna get mad. That's a big grunt.
That's
right
a
there.
big grunt.
Yeah.
That eats good too.
Oh yeah.
That eats really good. Man, this is grocery central right here. Now we're using a pretty good sized shrimp today, Mario. I mean, can you come out here with some more medium sized shrimp and just target the mangoes?
Well, this time of year, I'm usually using this for our inshore for redfish and trout and snook and stuff like that for my clients.
Right.
I just happen to have a bunch of extras with me. But you can use regular sized shrimp. I like the big ones when the gag grouper bite starts up.
Sure.
Because they will inhale that.
Yeah, right.
The other ones are kind of like they'll pick away. Sometimes they'll just turn away from a smaller shrimp. But this right here, everybody eats shrimp this size. If I saw these on the plate, this is the first thing I'm going for right there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, even Mario and Mike eat those shrimp.
This is a gag right here. That felt like a gag grouper hit, and he may have swam right in the rock. Feels like he's in the rock. Oh, golly. He roasted me. Oh. Oh, man. The ledge is right here.
Yes,
30 feet, yeah.
Yes, it is.
30 feet. All right.
Capt Mike could be on the board here.
Yeah, uh-oh. Let's see what he got. It is it's a gag. It's a little gag, little
gag
tiny
grouper.
gag.
Hey, he's on the board. He's on the board. They're fun on light tackle, though. Well, where's your big brothers at? That's what we came here for.
They're down here. Gotta wait till they start eating.
Gag groupas. Huh? That's what we came here for. Uh-oh. What you got, dog? What you got, Mario?
It's a good one.
Yeah, boy.
It's pulling back.
That's all you need. Boy, it ate good, whatever it was.
Looks like a big mango again.
Big
no, it's a grunt. Another
Look
huge
at
grunt.
that grunt, though. Jim and Chris. That's huge.
Another huge grunt. Look at that.
Wow.
That's good breakfast material right there.
Yeah. Little grits.
Oh, yeah.
Fishing grits.
That might have to come home.
There you go.
I think we're going to take this one home.
All right. It's your breakfast, kid. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Light tackle, baby. Boy, I'll tell you what, that is fun. They bend these rods.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that one's nice. Ooh, look at that, another big grunt.
Another huge grunt. Look at that.
Chris,
double on grunt.
those are big. So this is a pretty fish here, though, you know what? That's just a pretty fish. Some colors on the head. That's a gorgeous fish right there. Good eats, too.
In today's Real Animals Tackle Box, Captain Mario and I are using 13 Fishing's Omen and Envy 7-foot 7-inch medium heavy fast action spinning rods, Quantum Cabo PTS 40 and Smoke PTS 40 spinning reels, 15-pound braided line and 25-pound fluorocarbon leader inshore and 30-pound fluorocarbon leader offshore. We were using 2/0 to 4/0 Nautilus Light circle hooks with live shrimp for bait. Our topwater bite was on the Top Pup Mirror Lure in black back, white belly, and silver scale, color number 21, and the new CI Pro Dog Jr. in the trout color. Real Animals Tackle Box is brought to you by Quantum, the real choice for the real animals. Strike King, #1 in fishing lures. 13 Fishing, make your own luck. Mirror Lure, the record setters.
Well, we got the bottom a little fired up here. We're seeing what we wanted to see. Mario brought us out here. We got some ledges out here just about 4 or 5 miles offshore, just outside of Crystal River. And we were hoping to get the mangrove snapper, some grunts going. We got some small grouper. We're using the light tackle. We got some bigger rods on the boat. We'll see if we get big enough gags to get into those. Right now, we're just having a ton of fun, dropping some shrimp down to the bottom here, working the ledges, catching a pile of fish. Makes for a great morning. Well, we're getting the scenario in place anyway.
Yep. This is how it usually starts.
Right. This is what you wanted. You wanted that bite to get kind of fired off down there. Get kind of a little war going. If you can do that, then you got a shot.
That's a good one.
Oh.
He hammered it.
Boy, let me tell you what, dude, he jumped on that with both feet. Wow. You know, and they don't end up being all that big because you're using this light inshore gear, but what a great fight out here. Talk about something cool to bring the kids to do. Another grouper.
Is that a gag? Yeah.
Another grouper. I mean, whoo, little bitty thing, man. Just absolutely lumped it. Wow. Another little gag. They tell us that there aren't very many gag grouper here in the Gulf of Mexico, but I don't know that I buy it with all these little ones. These little ones are coming from somewhere, right? It's really big.
Fast pump. Yeah, short fast pump.
I don't think I can move it. And we're right to the ledge.
That's okay, that's okay. Here, a little trick. No. Stay tight with it, just stay tight.
Here, it's coming out.
Okay, go for it. Pluck it like a guitar string. That's probably a gag.
I don't know what it is, but it's not. If this is a grunt,
it's the biggest one ever.
The biggest grunt ever.
Yeah.
We'll have a coming up, whatever it is.
It is a gag. All right.
It is.
All right, sweet.
Well, on light tackle, it felt like it was 30 pounds.
Yeah. All right, that's a good size one too.
It is a good size one.
Yeah. I don't know if he'll keep, but.
Oh, I don't think he's going to keep, but he's closer. Nothing wrong with that, though.
Oh yeah, pretty good size
I'll tell you what, that fired me up.
On light tackle?
Woo!
Oh yeah.
Have you ever dove any of this? No?
I have friends that have. That's why I know what the bottom looks like here.
Gotcha. That gives people a really great insight into what's going on in some of these spots, you know, and this
sure.
isn't that deep either.
There's a lot of them here, a lot of ledges.
Beautiful coast you have here, Mario. All right, it'd be nice if you'd let me fish.
Yeah, this one's a little smaller.
All right, small's okay. You're just whooping me today. Beat me up on the topwater plugs this morning. Now you're beating me up on the redfish on the shrimp in the afternoon. That's a nice one too.
Yeah, not too bad.
No, still in the slot.
Yep. Guy right here.
Little guy, cool fish though, huh?
Little redfish, another blue tail. Beautiful blue tail.
Yeah, definitely doing some crustaceans in here.
Redfish on. Yep. Wow, look he's got a little hitchhiker on him too. Yeah. All right.
Oh, come here. Come here. I like that circle hook right in the corner of the mouth. Little to no damage, as you can see. Look at that circle hook. I'm right in the corner of the mouth. Perfect. No damage. Twist it out just like so.
Slot size red too.
Really nice.
Look at how blue that tail is. Wow.
Yeah, you think been eating some crustaceans? A little bit of crustaceans in the diet up here with that blue tail. That's a pretty fish, Mario Castello. Nice job, my friend, huh? Hey gang, this week's tip of the week, I want to introduce you to a new bait by my friends at Mirror called the Marshminnow. They finally came out with a paddle tail bait. Those of you that watch the show know that I love a paddle tail. This paddle tail's action is absolutely incredible. Eric Bachnick and the great people at Mirror have made this bait. It comes in 10 great colors, including my favorite, which is pearl. That and a chartreuse head. What that does is it creates a vibration in the water and fish can't resist it. You can work it, you know, in a multitude of ways. You can do your lift and drop like we normally do, you know, kind of mimicking a wounded bait fish, or you can just simply reel the bait. If you've got kids and you're trying to teach them to use artificials, they can cast it as far as they can. Nice slow retrieve. The tail gives it all the action you need. It's also scented, super tough bait to limit the strikes on the blowfish and other things like that. I love the extra length. I think the extra length gives it all that extra action in the water. Trust me when I tell you this bait is going to be a game changer for me. Many Mirror Lure baits work really well. I'm super excited about the new Marshminnow. I'm telling you, you need to try it. You won't be disappointed. As a charter captain, I enjoy the great outdoors and natural beauty of Florida every day, and I'd like to introduce you to our great outdoors partner, the Plantation on Crystal River, a place where you can experience nature's beauty at its finest.
This hidden gem, located on the nature coast of Florida and the Gulf of Mexico, is a beautiful, eco-friendly, and luxury resort hotel situated on 232 acres of lush preserved land. Surrounded by the natural springs of Kings Bay, there are more than 25,000 surface acres of pristine lakes, rivers, wildlife refuges, and state parks available for you to explore. This area is an incredible freshwater estuary fed by more than 40 named springs. And when the coastal waters cool down, Kings Bay, a designated manatee refuge, can harbor 400 or more manatees in the warm 72-degree springs. These large, docile creatures average 10 feet in length and weigh between 800 and 1,500 pounds. Manatees spend most of their day in warm, shallow water, eating, resting, and swimming. With no natural enemies, they can live to be 60 years old or more. Because of threats to their environment and collisions with boat propellers, however, manatees have been on the endangered species list and are protected by federal and state laws. Crystal River is the only place in the world where divers can interact with the West Indian manatee. Unlike other areas of Florida, the federal government allows for passive observation in the water between manatees and people in Kings Bay and the surrounding area. This allows swimmers the ability to go face-to-face and interact with manatees, providing the manatee approaches you. The Plantation Dive Center operates under a special use permit that allows them to take guests on a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to swim alongside this endangered species. Before departing, guests are required to watch a pre-tour education video on the proper protocol for passively observing these gentle giants. Swimmers wear a wetsuit provided by the dive center that provides buoyancy to keep them floating on the surface so as not to disturb the manatees. By providing manatee education and the opportunity for personal observation, the Plantation's Dive Center's Swim with the Manatee program helps raise awareness for the manatee's survival. For the experience of a lifetime, you can see why the Plantation on Crystal River is our great outdoors partner.
Captain Mario, great day. Absolutely incredible weather, bunch of different species. You just put it on me today. Top water plugs in the morning, catching the red dogs. Offshore, the grouper didn't really go crazy, but we did catch some grouper, so some snapper, some grunts. Come in here, catch a couple more redfish. Incredible, incredible place. If you're looking for a vacation destination on the west coast of Florida, we hope you'll visit the Plantation on Crystal River. Take my word for it, you will not be disappointed. If you want to go fishing with this guy, I can get you hooked up. Give us a call at 1-866-GAMEFISH. For more great fishing info, log on to the website, realanimalsfishingteam.com. Remember, you can follow me on Facebook at Facebook/Real Animals. And until next week, don't let your kid be the one that got away.